Hi everyone, I hope you are safe and healthy with your family and friends. In this video, we are going to learn about 11th Standard Accountancy, Chapter 9, Rectification of Errors, Illustration Sum number 9. The following errors were located at the time of preparation of the trial balance. Pause rectifying entries. First transaction, goods of the value of ₹100 returned by Bhuvana were included in stock, but no entry was made in the book. Listen, a company sold goods to Bhuvana for ₹100. The goods was damaged only. The Bhuvana returned the goods to that company. Okay, so that is the sales return. That sales return transaction, an accountant omitted the sales return account. Okay, so now we are going to enter this transaction, that is sales return account data to ₹100 to Bhuvana account ₹100. How can you say sales return is on debit side? Listen, sales return account is just opposite to the sales account. So where is sales account shows sales account is on credit side. In opposite, sales return account is on debit side. Okay. So sales return account data ₹100 to Bhuvana account 100. We enter this transaction. We enter the omitted transaction. Okay. Now the error is rectified. The next transaction is sale of goods to money on credit for ₹475 has been wrongly entered in the sales book as ₹745. What this transaction tells us, listen, sale of goods to money on credit ₹475. Up to this, what this transaction tells is, this transaction is the credit sales. Okay, you sold goods to money on credit ₹475. What is the entry? Money account data ₹475 to sales account. So money is the receiver. You sold goods to money, so money is the receiver. Debit the receiver. When you made sales in your business, your revenue, your income increased. Whenever revenue increased, revenue account credited, so sales account credited. Okay, so the correct entry is up to this, the sale of goods to money on credit for ₹475. Up to this, the correct entry is money account data ₹475 to sales account ₹475. Okay, where is the mistake? Listen, where is the error? I read the transaction again. Sale of goods to money on credit for ₹475 has been wrongly entered in the sales book as $745. So in sales book, an accountant entered wrongly. Instead of $475, an accountant entered $745 in the sales book. Okay, so the wrong entry is money account data $745 to sales account $745. Okay, you got it? What is the wrong entry? An accountant made money account data how much rupees? $745. Instead of $475, an accountant entered $745 to sales account $745. So where is the error? Which is the error? An amount is the error. Instead of $475, an accountant entered $745 in the sales book. Okay, so this is the overcast. So whenever you see the overcast more excess, you have to follow the opposite journal entry. Before that, we have to find out the difference value. You can't enter 475 or 745. You have to find out the difference between these two amounts. So for that, you have to subtract 475 from the 745. You will get 270. We got it. Okay, so what we have to do, how do we rectify this error? How can we rectify this error? So we have to follow the opposite journal entry. What is the correct journal entry? Money account debtor. You left the amount, okay? You don't consider the amount, okay? Money account debtor to sales account. This is the correct journal entry, okay? So we have to rectify this error. We need to rectify this error. If you rectify this error, you have to opposite this entry, okay? So where is money account? Money account is on debited. You have to credit the money account. So money account 270 rupees. 2 means what? Credit, okay? So we credited the money account. What amount you have to take here? Which amount you have to take here? The difference amount only, the difference value only you have to enter here, okay? To sales account. Where is sales account? Sales account is on credit side. We have to debit it. Sales account debtor. Debtor means debited, okay? Sales account debtor 270 rupees. The next transaction is a check of rupees 500 received from Sandhya was dishonored and debited to allowance account. What is once you received check from Sandhya, okay, you run a company, you received check from Sandhya rupees, how much? Rupees 500. That check was you deposited into bank. After deposited check, the check was dishonored, okay? After dishonored check, the bank goes out. When you received check, listen, for example, when you received check, bank account comes in. So bank account debited, okay, to Sandhya account, okay? So bank account debtor to Sandhya account. After deposited check, once the check was dishonored, bank account goes out, okay? So bank account credited. So who is the receiver? Sandhya is the receiver. So Sandhya account debtor 500 rupees to bank account 500. This entry is dishonored check, okay? What is the wrong entry? Instead of an accountant wrongly, listen, dishonored check and debited the allowance account, an accountant entered this transaction to allowance account. Instead of Sandhya account, an accountant entered into allowance account, okay? So which is the error? Where is the error? We have to compare this both entries. Then only we have to find out we can find the error. We can identify the error. First we take the credit side. Credit side from the both entries, credit side has the same account, bank account. So credit side we no error, okay? Let's take the debit side. Debit side has the difference account. Here Sandhya account and here allowance account. So which side has the error? Debit side has the error. Okay, we find the error. Instead of Sandhya account, an accountant posted into allowance account, right? Okay. How can we rectify this? First we have to enter the correct account. First always we have to enter the correct account. Which is the correct account? Sandhya account debtor is the correct account because check received, a check of rupees 500 received from Sandhya. So Sandhya account debtor, this is the correct entry. First we have to enter the correct entry. So Sandhya account debtor 500 rupees. Then which is the wrong entry? Instead of Sandhya account, an accountant wrongly posted into the allowance account. So allowance account is the error, right? Allowance account is the error. So where is allowance account? Allowance account is on debit side. We have to credit it, okay? So to allowance account rupees 500. The rectified entry is Sandhya account debtor 500 rupees to allowance account 500 rupees. The next transaction, a sum of rupees 300 drawn by the proprietor for personal use was debited to wages account. So listen what this transaction tells us. A sum of 300 rupees drawn by the proprietor for personal use. So personal use means what? Personal, whenever you see the personal use from the given transaction, you have to use the term drawing account debtor. Drawing account always debited. So the correct entry is a proprietor taken 300 rupees from his business for his personal use. So personal use means drawing account debtor. So drawing account debtor to cash account. Okay, he withdrawn cash. So to cash account 300 rupees. This is the correct entry. So where is the mistake? Where is the error? Was debited to wages account. Instead of drawing account, an accountant wrongly posted into the wages account. So wages account debtor, instead of drawing account, an accountant wrongly posted into the wages account. So wages account debtor 300 rupees to cash account 300 rupees. Which side has the error? We have to compare this both entries. Okay, first we take the credit side. Credit side has the same account, cash, that is cash account. Okay, we take the debit side. Debit side has the different accounts. So debit side has the error. This is one side error, that is debit side. Okay, instead of drawing account, an accountant wrongly posted into wages account. Okay, this is the error. Wages account is the error. Drawing account is the correct entry. Okay, how can you rectify this transaction? We find the error. How can you rectify this error? So we enter the rectification journal entry. First you enter the correct entry, correct account. So drawing account debtor is the correct account. A sum of rupees 300 drawn by the proprietor for personal use means drawing account debtor 300. So first you have to enter the correct account, drawing account debtor 300 rupees. Then you have to enter the error account. Which is the error account? Instead of drawing account, an accountant enter the wages account, wrongly enter the wages account. So wages account is the wrong entry. Where is wages account? Wages account is on debit side. We have to credit it. Okay, so to wages account 300 rupees. We credited the wages account. So the rectification journal entry is drawing account debtor 300 rupees to wages account 300. Do you have any doubt? Please comment it on the comment box. Thank you. Take care.